What's up, everybody? It's Jason over at Lucky Trader, and today I want to bring you a little bit of a product refresher and, of course, a PGA preview as we got our first pack drops for the PGA Rainmaker game for the 2024 contest just a few days ago. And also, we've got a new style of best ball offered by Underdog, the PGA Best Ball, and we've got a new product to talk about there. So, first, we're going to go over all of the products that we have to offer. And then after that, we're going to tell you about some amazing deals we've got going on, both for existing users and new users. And of course, our best offer yet. So let's go ahead and dig in. First, we are going to start with our premium tool. It is the lineup optimizer here at Lucky Trader. We are the only lineup optimizer for PGA Rainmakers right now. And of course, we have a full-fledged one for NFL. But because we are doing PGA, and that is the main focus, that's what I'm going to run through here. Of course, if you want to see NFL, go ahead and message me. But until then, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see here, I'm on the left-hand side of the screen. We're going to make lineups. As you can see for PGA, we've got 2023 and 2024 options. Just so you can see some 2023 ones built, that's what we're going to start with. And we're going to pick our tier. We're going to pick Elite as the tier. We're going to find the one that is 15K guaranteed cash. That's the correct contest. Beginning of the week, DraftKings picked the wrong contest or sized the contest wrong. So make sure you select the right one here this week. Now, going forward, we're going to slide down here. We're going to select the sets that we want to use. In most contests, we're going to use all the sets, of course. If there's a gated contest specific to a set, our system will pick that up. You will not have to click that over here or anything like that. Now, select the edition tiers to be used. For Elite, of course, in golf, we want to use the Elite in the rare editions. If you want to use another tier, say above Elite, like the Legendary or Rainmaker, you certainly can. Just make sure you click those. Also, if you do that, you want to click this button right here down below it, the Restrict Rarity Tier to Minimum Required as I zoom in for you. Make sure that's selected to know if you do want to use Legendary or Rainmaker cards in your Elite tier lineups. Okay, now let's say that you want to have at least one of Scotty Scheffler in every one of your lineups. You can do that by adding a group rule. Let's say you want to have at least one of Scotty Scheffler and Xander Schauffele. Let's spell Xander's name correctly here, everybody. Sorry. There we go, Xander Schauffele. You can do that. Just press Add Rule. You'll see your active rules right underneath that. If you want to cancel them, go ahead and just press that little red X button. Okay, now I've shown you the group rule. Next important thing is the unique number. Now, if you have a lot of cards, and especially a lot of the same cards, kind of like you see here with my portfolio, a lot of Rorys, a couple of Scotties, a couple of Xanders, a couple of Victors. Let's say you want to make sure that you get a good variety in your lineups. Increase those number of uniques to 4, 5, or 6 if you want a full new lineup for each one. What that does is it ensures that the next lineup made has at least that number of unique players in it. So I do use this function quite a bit. And of course, now we will press Generate Lineups. That did 5 there, as you can see. And now what I want to do, I want to utilize the drag and drop feature that we have here as well. Let's just say, for example, I want to switch out Sam Burns and Max Homa in that lineup. I can. Now, just another quick tidbit. If you're doing some switching that's going to cause a lineup at that very moment to be an incorrect lineup, you can click validation off. So it'll allow you to make the moves that you want to do. For example, I see here I have 4 rares and 2 elites. We know that that's not a correct lineup, but if I want to do some navigating, I can do this, and it just makes it a little bit easier to use the drag and drop feature. So again, that is validation off. I'm in the top right corner here. You can click between on and off at any time. All right, now we want to go ahead and just save these lineups. You don't have to add a tag if you don't want to. I typically do. You press Save Lineups, and then here on this next screen, you're going to press Download Lineups. That'll spit out the CSV that you then upload to DraftKings through their bulk entry template system. So there you go. That is some 2023 lineups made. I'll go ahead and delete those. That's one of my 2024s, but just so you all can see, I'll run through a 2024 lineup. We'll make a rare. We're going to find the 10K to cash guarantee. That's the one we're going to use. We're going to not set any rules. We're going to not use any uniques here. We're just going to make 5 lineups. And there you go. Those are the types of lineups that I can make here this week for Pebble Beach. So that in a nutshell, again, to save these, we want to press save lineups, and to download them, we press download. To start over, you just press delete and restart over your building. Now, sometimes things may not delete on the first time if you're too quick to deleting it. So always recommend just confirming that they've been deleted by clicking on this lineup tab over in the top left of the page here. So, all right, that is our lineup optimizer in a nutshell. We'll move on to our second tool offered, which is the PGA Tour Player Scheduler tool. Now, this scheduler tool is applicable for the new best ball format, and I will touch base on that in a second. And for all of you that are on our all-inclusive plans, or formerly known as the Rainmaker tier plans, you already have access to this tool. So you find this tool in this one that we're in. So the PGA Tour Scheduler, if this is your first time seeing it, it predicts when and where a golfer is going to play. So as you can see, for the next 2 weeks after Pebble Beach, we've got the Waste Management Phoenix Open and then the Genesis Invitational. We know that Victor Hovland, Xander Schauffele, and Wyndham Clark, as you can see all up on the top of the screen here, have all committed to play in the Waste Management Phoenix Open. And what I do is I label that as a P. If they've committed to play, then they get a P until we find the final field list, which is on Friday before the event. So as you can see for the Genesis Invitational, a very similar P to Victor Hovland. We expect them to play in that event, but we don't expect them to play in Mexico Open or the Classic in Palm Beach, and definitely not at Puerto Rico because it's the same week as the Arnold Palmer Invitational. So you can see the designations there between Q, questionable, P, probable, O, out, and C is confirmed to play and part of the printed field. Now, if you want to access our new best ball tool, all you got to do is click this little button right here, right under Rainmaker Scheduler, and that's going to now bring up the best ball rankings. It's going to go through. This is based right now on the new format being offered through the contest right now for season-long PGA Best Ball. You can see the total number of starts that we project a golfer to have, the total projected points to score, underdog points that they're going to score throughout the contest, and then it breaks it down by stage. So if you want to look and see who I have predicted to play 5 times in stage 1, which is the most important thing, you'll be able to do that. And of course, you press this little download as CSV button, and it's going to spit out your underdog CSV template, which you can then go and upload and include in and have the exact same rankings that I am using for my contest. So a great tool there. Again, if you are a Rainmaker, or now what we call the all-inclusive tier member that is included in your membership. If you are looking to buy just Best Ball and get that Best Ball tool projections and rankings, which of course will include the daily projections as well starting next week at the Waste Management, you will see the deal coming out for that in just a little bit. It starts at $10 a month. So stay tuned and you will see the promo for that here in just a moment. So, okay, now on to our next tool. It is the weekly value metrics tool. This is a tool where it's going to show you some of the best golfers competing in the current event or the upcoming event, I should say, and then 5 targets that you can expect to see me adding throughout the week to my portfolio. Now, these prices that you see here in the middle are still 2023. That is the last thing we have to convert here, depending on when you are watching this, of course. I am recording this on January 31st. So it may have already been updated, but it's the last thing we have to do. We are switching over all of our prices from 2023 to the new 2024, and with prices being just about 24 hours old, taking us a little bit of time to upload all of that information. So again, a great tool to come and see what golfers are expected to play in the upcoming event. And of course, some of my top 5 targets you can expect me to be adding to my portfolio. Okay, the last 2 tools have a very kind of similar tone, that we're switching over the pricing from one year to the next. But this is our price estimator tool. You're going to come and find out the estimated value for each card that in the 2024 DraftKings sets. And of course, they're going to compare that to the floor price to give you an estimated value, a great way to see some of the marketplace buys and or sells that we are recommending here at this point. And then lastly, the portfolio value tool here at Lucky Trader. It's going to give you 3 different values for your PGA Tour portfolio: the Lucky Trader estimated value, the last sale total, and the floor price total. So a great tool to go out and see what your portfolio might be worth given these 3 factors. And again, this will convert over to 2024 pricing here in, if you're watching this on 131 over the next couple of days. If you're watching this sometime in February, it's likely that we've already done this for you. So, okay, now it's time to tell you about the promos that we've got going on here. This is our best offer yet. So score big with our 2025 Super Bowl promo. It is a special offer. You can get access to our all-inclusive tier, which includes new best ball tools, lineup optimizer for all sports, and any other tools that we plan to release, all for $775. And if you're an existing user, you have had an account with us at some point, well, check your email because we've got a $75 coupon. The coupon code will be in your email, so make sure you check it. So you're going to get our all-inclusive tier for just $700 for 13 months. A great savings off of our $100 a month typical average for that same tier. So again, now, if you don't plan on playing NFL, also message us for details. We've got a special, an additional special offer for all of you that may be in that case. Okay, now, I talked about the new PGA best ball tools. If you are not into Rainmakers, well, guess what? I've got something for you. It is $10 a month for all of our projections and rankings. This is for PGA only right now. We are going to be adding the daily projections into our suite of tools as well. So it won't be just the season-long formats, which will include the majors only, which is the big contest on Underdog, but it will include those daily drafts that everybody is doing as well. And in addition to that, we are planning to come out with NFL tools as well, and you will be grandfathered in at this $10 a month price for at least a year, no matter what best ball tools we will add to the suite to be able to use. So some great deals here to take advantage of over the next 10 days. Again, these deals will end on the 10th. Now, just a couple of more things. For new users, I've got a $25 coupon for you to use for any of our Rainmaker and all-inclusive plans. This is not applicable to the best ball product. And all you got to do is use promo code at checkout, new25. Again, that's new25, and you will get $25 off any of our products. So you want to come try the Rainmaker tier for the first week for free, you could do it on us. You want to join us for a month at the Elite tier, you can get $25 off of that subscription, and same with the Rare subscription. So go to luckytrader.com/premium/sign-up to see all of our plans today. Again, thank you all for joining me. I hope you get as much use out of these products as I do, and it helps your fantasy experience, maybe not just Rainmakers anymore, but now with the addition of our best ball tools. So until next time, everybody, good luck. And of course, message me, Jason Robinson at DFS Golfer 23 with any questions you might have. Also find me in Discord or anywhere else you may be. So until next time, everybody, good luck, and we'll see you on the other side. Cheers.